This boy is no ordinary person. On the surface, he appears to be the owner of this tavern, but in reality, he possesses the power to single-handedly destroy an entire order of knights. Drunken patrons often mock his short stature. He served the customers a meat pie, which was unanimously criticised. The boy, however, calmly remarked that he expected as much. Just as the disgruntled customers were about to teach him a lesson, they noticed a sword on his back. With a dramatic snap of his fingers, a talking pink pig wearing an earring appeared, stunning everyone. Pig grumbled while devouring all the spilled food on the floor. Suddenly, a panicked man burst in, claiming to have seen a rust knight wandering nearby. He wondered if it could be one of the 7 deadly sins. In this world, the holy knights who protect the kingdom possess immense magical power and are revered by the people and became enemies of all the holy knights. These are known as the 7 deadly sins. About a decade ago, dozens of holy knights were slaughtered in an instant by just 7 individuals. The culprits were the very ones now portrayed in wanted posters on the wall. It's said that their leader, Meliodas, is an extremely terrifying figure, yet the boy listened to the story with an unchanged expression. Suddenly, the clanging sound of metal echoed from outside, drawing closer. A figure clad in armor staggered into the tavern, causing the patrons to flee in terror. The boy approached and asked who they were, but the armored figure collapsed with a loud crash. The helmet rolled off, revealing a young girl inside. When the girl awoke, the boy prepared a meal for her. It looked decent, but tasted as terrible as ever. Still, the girl was moved to tears by the simple act of kindness she hadn't felt in a long time. Then came a knock at the door. It was a squad of knights from the mountain, responding to a villager's report. They were here to arrest a suspect believed to be one of the 7 deadly sins. As the knights questioned when a tavern had appeared in this area, the boy walked out and instructed the pig to pretend to be the rust knight. The knights were insulted and grew furious. At that moment, they spotted the girl fleeing through the back door. She ran desperately into the forest, the knights hot on her heels. Shockingly, the pig also sprinted after them, managing to knock down all the knights, even sending the blonde knight tumbling off a cliff. Meanwhile, the boy was hiding in a tree holding the girl. She explained that she had set out to find the 7 deadly sins. A few days earlier, the holy knights had seized control of all royal family members below the king. They were trying to spark conflict, and even the rumour of the king's illness was a lie spread by them. Now, the only ones who could stop the holy knights were the 7 deadly sins. Suddenly the ground shook, and an entire section of land was sliced off and sent tumbling down. Just as the knight captain was gloating, the boy effortlessly leapt back up with everyone in tow. The captain noticed the girl's earrings, identifying them as the royal heirlooms, confirming that she was the kingdom's 3rd princess, Elizabeth. However, rather than showing her respect, the captain attempted to kill her. They fled into the forest, and the captain drew his sword, slicing off the entire mountaintop in one swing. The boy rescued the girl once more. Elizabeth, overwhelmed with guilt for dragging a stranger, someone whose name she didn't even know, into danger, broke down in tears. Meliodas, leader of the 7 deadly sins, the most dangerous man in the world, the proof, the dragon-shaped mark on his shoulder. The knight captain behind him swung his sword with confidence, only to realize that he himself had been wounded. The boy launched a counterattack, leaving the captain in disbelief because the boy was wielding a broken sword. Suddenly, the captain remembered where he had seen that face before.